Today is marathon day, first breakfast, and then I'm off to see my friend Tanja because I will be pacing her towards a personal best on the half marathon. So I'm drinking my last marathon drink and I'm off to the starting line to have a great time during the marathon. Here we are after the marathon. But the plan was to actually go have some food with friends, do celebrations and everything, but it turned out differently. I'm first going to recover and then I'm gonna tell you all about how it was, but I really need to focus on recovering right now because my next challenge, which is 60 kilometers next Thursday, has priority right now, but tomorrow I will tell you more about how it went. So yeah, just gonna rest and then I'm gonna explain everything to you and etc. Hello, here we are. So as you can see, I'm still a little bit tired because my night wasn't that comfortable, but hey, it comes with a marathon, right? As I told you yesterday, I wasn't feeling well during the marathon, so now I'm going to explain to you like what happened, and I wish I could already tell you why it happened, but to be honest, I'm still seeing with my nutritionist a little bit how this could happen, this fiasco, let's call it like that. But to be honest, my legs, they feel amazing. So later on in this video, I will also give you some tips on how you can make your legs feel amazing after marathon, and hope it helps, of course, as well for you. So let's get into the marathon talk. The first half marathon, I was going to pace my friend Tanja to a fast PB, like obviously a fast PB, but to a PB for the half marathon, and we decided to go on a pace like 4:45 more or less, and she absolutely crushed it. But like, she did so well, she crushed her PB, so I'm super happy for her, and it also feels a little bit like, yeah, like a victory for me, so I couldn't be more happy for that. But yeah, the shit show, let's literally call it like that, already started for me at 10 kilometers. That was the first time that I had to go to the toilet, and this was even before I was taking my gels, so that makes like a little bit confusing as to why I had so many problems with my stomach. And then at kilometer 24 I had to go to the toilet again, then at kilometer 30 I had to go again, and then between like 30 and 34 it really just started to get like all together, not in a good way, because I felt like I had to vomit, those kind of things. So I was running with a heart rate strap, but I actually took it off because it was giving too much pressure on my stomach, and I gave it to some friends. And then after I just had to start walking. I really had to start taking walking breaks because it felt like, first of all, my back was hurting, my stomach was hurting. I felt like I had to vomit the whole time. I also did vomit once. So it was not, it was a little bit bad because I was feeling so well, like my legs were responding super well to the speed. My heart rate was actually even very well at that point. But yeah, if the stomach doesn't want to, the stomach doesn't want to. And then afterwards, so yesterday when I was all cozied up in my bed, I was looking at my times, like for every kilometer. And as you can see, you cannot, there's some kilometers that you can tell like, okay, I was walking, but most of them you wouldn't even say that I was walking. So to be honest, I am super surprised by this because I wasn't expecting it at all. I really thought I was gonna finish more like later. So I'm actually also very happy with my time. It's not a personal best, but cannot always be personal best, and I helped my friend to get a personal best, so it still does feel like a personal best, right? And then also I didn't want to force myself too much because upcoming Thursday, this Thursday, I have 60 kilometers in the mountains with 3,000 elevation gain. So that was also something I really had to take into consideration when running the marathon, that I wasn't like pushing too much over my limits. So yeah, the marathon, the first part was super nice. then it just got to get worse and worse. But that's the thing about the marathon, it's a distance that is every time different. It doesn't matter how well prepared you are. You can have a perfect day, you can have a shit day. It's just a distance you really need to respect, because you will never know what will happen, and literally everything can happen. But like, everything can happen. And as I promised you before, my top tips to also get your legs in a super state especially after marathon, is first of all, get in enough of training kilometers. And with that I also mean quality training kilometers. Don't just start like doing kilometers after kilometers after kilometers, because you will most likely really tire your body, which is not what you want. So it is very, very important that you really get the distance in your legs, but do it through quality trainings. So my second tip is how hard it might be. Really, really, really respect your taper week, because this week is actually like also a crucial part in your whole preparation, to give your body all the rest it needs to adapt to all the incentives you have been giving it through your training sessions, and to actually also really be prepared for the marathon. So do respect your taper week, although it might be difficult mentally, it really is worth it. And then the third tip that really always helps me during race day is to almost plan your race day itself to the minute. So, you know, for example, at this time, literally at this time, I'm waking up. From that time to that time, I'm having breakfast. I prepare myself. I'm going to the start. That's how long it will take me. At that time, I will go to my Starbucks. And then also that you already calculate in time at what time you will be at different points during the course, and then also who will be there during the course. So you always, like, even if you have like a difficult time, you know, like, okay, but in, I don't know, like 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, whatever, I will see this person. And yeah, you cannot imagine how much of a mental boost this can give to you. So really plan your race day. So also it takes a lot of stress out of your day. You can relax a lot more, and it just helps a lot with also knowing what to expect. And also important to notice is that your training doesn't stop after the marathon. No, after the marathon also comes a super important part, which is called a recovery. And a lot of people think recovery is just eating a lot of proteins and stuff, but actually you should first of all focus on getting in your carbohydrates, because during the marathon you have been depleting them, and your carbohydrates are actually like the fueling sources of your body. So if you don't give your body enough energy, your body won't have the power to also start recovering your muscles. So in order to have the power to recover your muscles with the protein, you need to have the carbohydrates. So focus first of all on getting like proper carbohydrate fuels. Like this can be a carb mix in a drink, this can be a sandwich or whatever, even like pieces of fruit juice, all those kind of things. Also after the marathon, I mean, yesterday I was just totally like not incapable of having anything in my stomach, but normally afterwards I always drink like fruit juice and those kind of things, because it really helps me to getting those carbohydrates without really molester, I think that's like too Spanish, anyway, my stomach. And then you can go for the protein, and also really make sure to drink enough water. And then my last tip is actually my secret tip, is before you go to bed, take some kind of like painkiller, take some kind of like sleeping pill, so you know that the first night you will have in a proper night of sleep. Because if your first night is a really good night rest, you're set up for success. Because the first night obviously is like really important to get all the rest you need. And if you take like this sleeping kind of pill, it will really help you. I'm not a big fan of medicines, but in this case I always use it because it just really helps me to speed up my recovery. So I'm happy to share this tip with you. Also, if you have more tips regarding the marathon and you want to share them with other runners, leave them in the comments below. because I mean, the more knowledge we can share, the better everyone will be, right? Now that the marathon of Barcelona is over, I actually already started packing, and after this video I'm gonna continue packing because tomorrow I'm leaving for Firenze, Italy, and then on Thursday I'm going to run 60 kilometers with my A6 teammates. I'm really excited for it. I will try to make a vlog of it. I don't know if I will have enough time for it, but obviously I will try. Also, let me know if you really want to see something special. I don't know, like behind the scenes footage or whatever. Leave a comment, let me know, and I will try to do my best. And I also want to wish you a wonderful start of the week. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because my adventures will only come bigger, and especially now that my road season is done and I'm focusing more on the mountains again. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Have a lovely new week.